Welcome back to Bricks, everybody. My name is Ben. In today's video, we are changing things up. In the past, we've solely been focused on the Lego city itself, and we have made a ton of progress. Now, if you haven't seen our last video, make sure you go check that out, because we actually spent over $1,000 on Lego sets to improve the Lego city. I'll actually put a link up here above. Make sure you go check that out. Now, we've really kind of just scratched the surface as far as the minifigures go. We've only collected Disney Series 1, Disney Series 2, and Disney 100 series, and that's it. So today I want to go down a little side journey, and I want to start collecting one individual character from the MCU. If you can guess what that is, I'll give you a second, but if you can't, it is going to be the Iron Man minifigures. We are going to try to collect as many variations as we can. There's a couple that we probably won't be able to get, especially the Toy Fair exclusive. But going off of that, my goal for today is to start at 0, and at the end of this video, have 20 Iron Man minifigures that we can call our own in our new Iron Man collection. Make sure you like, subscribe, stay tuned, and let's get this video started. Now that we know exactly what our side journey is going to be, we know what we're collecting, I want to talk a little bit more about the background data and the background information around Lego Iron Man minifigures. The primary website we're going to be using, and I highly suggest you use this as well, especially if you're just starting out, is brickset.com. Brickset does a great job of laying out all the different variations of certain minifigures, talks about what sets they come from, but also does a great job of showing you what the average price is off of Bricklink that is new and used. Now, for our numbers, we're actually going to be using the average used price. We are going to get a decent amount of these new from certain Lego sets, but I do want to talk a little bit more about the average used just to kind of give you a point of reference. Now, for Brickset, there are 43 different Iron Man Lego minifigures that are listed. Now, some are very close variations. One of them is Lego Duplo, and one of them is also the Toy Fair exclusive that we cannot afford. It's $2,500 is the lowest price in Ireland off of Bricklink. That's just not going to happen. Now, the Lego Duplo, we're also not going to collect, so that leaves us 41 of the 43 Lego minifigures that are Iron Man. Now, of those 41, I did an average used price. I added all of them up, and if we bought all of them once without taxes, without fees or shipping, it comes out to $487. Now, I sat back in my seat a little bit after I heard that price, and again, this isn't something we're going to try to get every single one at one time, but we're going to try to get as many as we can, as quickly as we can, but at a good price. So, sit back, make sure you follow us throughout this entire journey because it's going to be a ton of fun. And again, our overarching goal, everybody, is to go from 0 in this video to 20 at the end. Make sure you stay tuned, and let's get started. Let's go do a little shopping at our local Bricklink store first to see what we can find. As I mentioned, everybody, we are embarking on a side journey here. Our Lego city's looking pretty solid, but I really love Iron Man, and I want to start collecting most, probably not all, of the Lego minifigures. And I think starting at Bricks Minifigs is a great place to do it. Let's go in, see what all they have for sale, and see what kind of deals we can get. All right, everybody, let's get down to business. Let's check out some of the different minifigures that they have here for our Iron Man collection that we're just starting. Bricks and Minifigs is definitely a great place to start, as you can really come in, see the different condition that a lot of the minifigures are in, and they tend to have a great selection for the most part. As you can see here, some of the ones that we're interested in today are, we have the silver hexagon here, we have the Mark 42, I love the different gold elements on here, and then you also have the Mark 43, Mark 45, Mark 46, Mark 47. So this would be a great place to check 6 of them off of our bucket list here. So we're super excited to get these. The one thing I want to give a shout out to is their employees do a great job of just talking about different pieces to help prevent cracking within heels, within the arms. Definitely able to use this piece right here. It's called a 1x2, if I can get this focused. It's called a 1x2 panel with a center divider, and it really does a great job of holding the feet in place. And then instead of being able to click their ankles and their feet down on studs, you're actually just putting them on a flat surface, which tends to help with cracking and any sort of splits within the ankles. So definitely a cool little input there. All right, everybody, we purchased our 6 minifigures. Before we get a chance to take off, I do want to just highlight a few sets that they have in store here. Love that they have the Diagon Alley in here. Honestly, I don't own it, but after looking at it, definitely something I would love to purchase in the near future. And for sure modularize it, put the backs on it, but I do think that's an awesome set. They do have another Market Street. We've talked about this in the past, really just, again, how expensive it is. Probably not ever gonna purchase it, but I do love it. I think it'd be great in a Lego city. And then just some other sets as well that I really think are unique. Couple unique Star Wars sets. Got the Death Chamber over there. We've got the White House, the Child. A lot of cool sets over here. Sorry, guys. Okay. And then Pirate Ship, the one that I noticed that we may have to come back in and purchase at some point here. They do have the Medieval Blacksmith. Really bummed that we missed that sale on Amazon for $125 for that bad boy. So we're gonna have to think about that one, come back in. And then some larger sets. We do have Hogwarts up there, have the AT-AT, a couple other cool sets. I thought about getting, just for the minifigures, honestly, the old Sanctum Sanctorum. Potentially may just purchase the minifigures at a different point, but a lot of cool other sets. Have some new in-box, some resealed sets, and just a few other cheaper sets. But great day at the Bricks and Minifig store, and we're definitely gonna have to check out the bulk brick at some point here too. We are back with our little but expensive haul of goodies, and I'm excited to be back home. And as you saw in the video, we were able to purchase those 6 minifigures. We got the silver hexagon variation, we got Mark 42, 43, 45, 46, and 47. So we were able to add 6 Lego Iron Man minifigures to our very brand new collection. And I'm also excited to say, as we were scrolling through Bricklink, we did pull the trigger on a couple new minifigures as well. So we were also able to add the Mark 17, which is the Heartbreaker variation, which is one of my favorites. And then also we were able to add the Scuba Iron Man minifigure as well. So 2 more great minifigures. That takes us up to 8. Now, we're not stopping there in this video. As you saw in previous videos, we were actually able to purchase the Lego Hall of Armor and the Iron Man Armory. So 2 more great collections that have a decent amount of Iron Man minifigures that we're going to add to our growing collection, very rapidly growing collection. And I'm excited to get started on those. So let's get those built, and then let's see what we have at the end of this and see how many we have and how many more we need to get. Well, we started this video off strong, adding 6 brand new Lego Iron Man minifigures, and it's time to continue to grow it. Now, I had to do a voiceover because I was very sick a couple days ago and unfortunately completely lost my voice. But as you can see, we are building quite a few minifigures, such as War Machine. We have a few different mocks, as well as Whiplash with the Armory. The Hall of Armor, kind of similar things. We do have 4 different marks within this set, and I'm super excited to get this put together and really see which way we want to display these minifigures for our Lego collection in our Lego city. So now we have our complete set of the Iron Man Hall of Armor 76125, and everything looks great. One thing I wanted to get everybody's opinion on, when we start doing our display cases for our Iron Man minifigures that we're going to collect, do you think we should use the chambers from the Iron Man Hall of Armor, or do you think that we should use the ones from the Iron Man Armory? Really just kind of a matter of a preference, I guess. And I'm not entirely sure which one to use, but I do like both of them. I think either one would look great. But just an overall review of the set, I really like it. I think that this is kind of cool. You have 2 of the little dummy arms, and then you have a couple of the different minifigures. We have Mach 1, 5, 41, and I believe this is 50. Not 100% sure. I'm sure I could look on the box and be 100% certain, but it is nice to have 4 different Iron Man minifigures within this set. You know, obviously between the 2 sets, we have 4 in this set, and then we have 5 in the Iron Man Armory. Now, technically 1 is War Machine, so I guess you only have 4 Iron Man minifigures, and 1 is Whiplash, but yeah, tomato, tomato. But overall, this was a great set. I like some of the different pieces that you used. You do have the backpack for the Mach 1, and then a couple little shooters, a little machine here, and then just a couple of the Outriders on top, as well as like a little satellite along with our big guy over here. So everything looks pretty good. I'm excited to have this one built, excited to have those minifigures put in, and then let's move on to our Iron Man Armory. Just like that, we do have the Iron Man Armory built. I really like some of the supportive pieces. Obviously, the minifigures is where everything is at, especially if you're trying to start some sort of Iron Man collection. Definitely something that you definitely need this set, as you're getting 5 solid minifigures with War Machine, Whiplash, and a few Iron Man minifigs, and then also Tony Stark, Pepper Potts, and Nick Fury. Love it. Great set for the minifigures, and I really like some of the supportive pieces as well, such as Tony Stark's car here. I think that's a cool little build. It'll be a nice little addition to the Lego city, and then also really like how the map from his office folds up, fits right in the back of his car. Like the display piece out front here, nice that you can display one of the minifigures, And what this reminded me of is some sort of build that we'll probably do for a new water fountain near our beach area. I think that some of these pieces might be a great addition for something in that area. Nice that you get dummy in the set as well to, again, help fix some of the different shell casings for some of the different Iron Man, or I guess War Machine as well. The other couple supportive pieces that I really like, I actually really like this workbench. I think this will be a cool addition to something. It reminds me of the corner garage. Adding something like this in the corner garage really might make it pop a little bit more, especially adding something like that in there as well. The one downside of this set that I will say I did not like is just the fact that it's a little tighter for some of the minifigures. When you have certain minifigures that are a bit broader or have pieces like War Machine that stick out, you can't necessarily fit them on these two studs on the inside. With these garage door pieces that they have, these trans blue garage door pieces, they don't open wide enough to display most minifigures in here. So I don't necessarily like that. So I think what we'll do is we'll go to the Hall of Armor and we'll probably use this as more of our display case. And I'm sure somebody watching this is probably like, yeah, dude, like pretty easy. You can probably Google that and figure that out. But it is something that we'll probably go based off of this. I'm looking for other ways to display some of the minifigures here. Obviously, I don't want cracking within my minifigure. So we're going to have to try to seek some guidance and advice out about that. But overall, these are two great builds, and I think that they're two definitely essential sets that you need if you're going to start any sort of Iron Man collection. After adding our collection from Bricks and Minifigs, along with the Hall of Armor and the Iron Man Armory, we have quite a few minifigures, everybody. And obviously not all of them are here, as we had purchased the Avengers Tower, and there are two Iron Man minifigures that come with that. You have the Mark 7 and the Mark 7, where it's like, it's purposely like look damaged looking. It's that exclusive with the set. So super excited to have that one with us as well. But we do have both of the Mark 7s, the two different Iron Mans that we have there. We also have the Mark 1 that's included, 5, 41, 50, 25, Mark 85, Mark 3. We have War Machine. We have the Scuba Iron Man that we purchased that we still don't have. We don't have Mark 17 Heartbreaker in our possession yet, but we did purchase that one. We do have Whiplash. I added Tony Stark in there, not necessarily that. I mean, he does say he is Iron Man, so I got to include him in there. But we also have the Mark 42 Silver Hexagon, Mark 43, 45, 46, and 47. So if you put all those together, that is 20 Iron Man minifigures. We went from 0 goose egg at the start of the video, and we now have 20 Iron Man minifigures that are all mint condition, no scratches, no cracks, no paint smudges or anything. 20 of them that are in our possession, and this has been a tremendous start to a side excursion that I've kind of deemed as we are taking just a quick little break from our Lego City. But as we start building the Avengers Tower, I'm excited to get back and including that into the Lego City. So, awesome start. Well, I'm not gonna lie, everybody. I honestly did not think that we were gonna make it to 20 Lego Iron Man minifigures by the end of this video, and we did. From 0 to 20, pretty big feat for me. This video took a few days because, like I said, I got sick, lost my voice, but it was a journey. We're still on this journey. Make sure you continue to follow us, as we're gonna continue to collect Lego Man Iron minifigures. So pretty excited about that, but again, we got to 20. Super excited to see what we have. And please let me know down in the comment section if you guys have any other thoughts or suggestions as far as display or different ways to collect them. Please make sure you let me know. I appreciate all of your support. Make sure you to like, subscribe, and I'll see everybody soon. Have a good one.